What's up, y'all? Thanks so much for coming out tonight. I really wish I could be out there with everybody, um, and doing the question and answer in person. But I'm out here in Long Beach, and I got work tomorrow, so I'm doing what I can with this video thing, and try to send it over there. But y'all got Kiwi and y'all got Pele, and I know they're gonna hold it down and be able to really explain a lot about the film and also how hip hop is really growing in the Philippine movement for national democracy as a way to strengthen the organizing, especially of youth. Youth organizing is what I was initially focusing on trying to make this film as a graduate student at UC Santa Cruz. I was there from 2006 to 2008 in the social documentation program, which is basically documentary filmmaking. And my original project was to document how youth are organizing in the Philippines, in the universities and communities, and also, out in rural areas. But when I went there in 2007 to shoot for that film, I found out that Kiwi was also going at the same time. And in my first quarter of school, I had started documenting him, just about his life and music for one of my classes. And when I found out he was going at the same time in summer of 2007, my professor, Renata Jima Peña, she's the director of Who Killed Vincent Chin, she really suggested that I continue documenting him since we were going to be there. And by the time I got back and I started reviewing all the footage, we shot over 100 hours of footage. And when I started reviewing it, it turned out that the stuff we shot with Kiwi was actually the strongest footage, and also had the ability to continue doing interviews with him to really develop the story. So it ended up being the main focus, and the result was Sounds of a New Hope. So yeah, the main reason I wanted to start documenting Kiwi in the first place was because he played a big role in my own personal consciousness, and how it developed when I was a freshman in college. Because I went to a film screening of this film called Beats, Rhymes, and Resistance, which is the first ever film that I've seen on Filipinos in hip hop, focusing on Filipinos in LA. And that was my first time also seeing him perform. And before that, I had never believed or even seen any Filipino American rappers who were dope, and when I saw him, he proved to me that we could do this, because before that, all I knew of Filipinos in hip hop was, Q-Bert and D Styles and the Invisible Scratch Pickles, holding it down for DJing, and then also, Filipinos who were breaking, but I never really thought that we could rap. But it's obvious that Kiwi is off the hook as an MC, and he really spoke to me personally, because it was my first time ever hearing somebody rap about our experience as Filipinos and how we had to grow up here, and the things we had to deal with. And so I really related with it and was inspired to want to learn more. And so that's why I wanted to focus on, his life and music. And throughout that process, it turned out to be a documentation of how hip hop started being used more and more as a tool for organizing in the Philippine movement for national liberation, in the Philippines, but also here out there in San Francisco and down here too in LA. Yeah. So I guess the main thing that I hope y'all could get out of the film is, maybe learning a little bit more about the conditions in the Philippines. And I know it doesn't answer all your questions, and I know it actually raises a lot of questions. And I hope it does, because hopefully you folks out there who aren't that familiar with the Philippine struggle will want to seek out more information about it, and research more, and hopefully want to get involved in trying to make some social change. And that would be a dream come true. Not just for myself, but for all of us struggling. One last thing is I want to invite y'all on August 27th down here in LA, in Little Tokyo. I'm actually going to be doing a live remix of the film using video DJing. I'm going to be mixing in new scenes live, and also there's going to be performances integrated within the film, and Kiwi's going to do a performance at the end with video projection in the background. So it's going to be really off the hook. It's going to be Friday again, August 27th, and yeah, I really hope the Bay Area can come and represent. It's going to be dope. And that's pretty much all the time I'm going to take up from y'all. So I'm going to hand it off to everybody else up there. And hope y'all have a good night. And I'm going to go see what's up with the Lakers right now. Alright, peace.